G'day guys, it's the Staff Sarge with the finale of the Davion line. That's right, we're finally going into Tharkad city itself, I don't know what this city is actually called, to finish off Nandi Steiner.
Allied forces have backed Nandi Steiner into the capital city. Prince Peter has called on us to fill out his command company for this final assault. Some of the regular military units are more than a little miffed, but it seems the Archon-to-be is quite impressed with our track record here on Tharkad. Tight deployment constraints will limit us to a single lance. The Prince wants minimal incidental damage to the city.
See, I don't mind Peter Davion. I mean, he's obviously just like, these guys kicking ass, I want them in the final assault because they can do so. And he wants incidentals kept down. So what we're rolling with is an all 100-tonner assault force. First of all, the Fafnir Thunderfeet. Yes, painted pink for the extra little bit of humiliation to the enemy. Ultra AC-20s and large lasers. Just took a bit of time so I couldn't fully armor it, but either way, big punch at close range. Then we got the Atlas Big Stompy. Now this one's been rigged out for more long range, which is why it's got light PPCs and LRMs. So this is going to be the big sniper mech. I've tried to keep the LRMs, PPCs rather, in different groups because, as we all know, the AI doesn't understand heat discipline. The good news is Tharkad is cold, which helps a little bit with that. Then we got the Brown-Eyed Susan, which is a Marauder Mark II, the first time I'm taking one of these. When I found out that these were in MechTech, the first time I ran through the campaign in it, I used it as soon as I get my hand on it, because I love the Marauder, and a 100-ton version, which can basically twin-link assault lasers and Gauss rifles. I am fucking there. It's also not badly armored, and it's got a good amount of speed. And then finally we have my ride, the Behemoth Pinkie Pie. Now, why is that? Well, this goes back to the first video that I did. Thessalonica Guardians. There we go. 10 internet points to anyone who gets the reference. Now, a couple of people have commented, only a few. There's been a couple of YouTube comments I remember. I don't remember anyone's name except for who I think was the first guy to guess it, Turnabout Akami. The only other guy was on Something Awful itself. One of the first posts was by Berry John, who got it wrong, but he managed to outmaneuver me because I didn't know that planet existed, so props to him. No, what it is a reference to this. Yes, this crossover actually exists. There's actually a few of them out there, you know, Bowtex and ponies, but this one is actually good. I'll talk about that later on in the video. There's a bit where nothing happens. So for now, let's talk about this stone rhino that I'm running in. It's a hunched over 100-tonner with armor and guns. This thing is slower than an Annihilator and more ponderous. I had to put quite a bit of tonnage just to make it to 50. But the upside is it comes with the party cannon. Dorsal mounted naval railgun, 28 tons of fuck you up. Does 56 damage, which will one-shot a light mech and core most others. Trust me, never leave home without this thing. And we even get room for backup weapons, which is always nice. If you're wondering why I've only brought it out now, this thing's outright too powerful. It makes most missions a cakewalk. Now I should also mention about the names and why that is. That goes back to the fic as well. There's only one battle mech in Thessalonica, the Thessalonica Legacy, and what ends up, it doesn't have a name because the pilot couldn't think up of a good one. So when they mention that to the ponies, of course one of them starts naming him.
Okay, Spectre. My aunt Nandi Steiner is beyond reasoning with. I want this war ended today. The longer it goes on, the more we have to rebuild when it's done. If we take Nandi out and break her command company, the palace is ours. With the general of the armies in our custody, my sister's remaining units will lose heart and yield.
We are ready to carry out your orders, sir.
Good. I've worked out a sweep pattern with your tactical officer. Follow it up through the city to the palace grounds. When we catch up with Nandi, she gets one more chance to stand down. If she doesn't take it, we take her down.
Acknowledged, sir.
Good luck. Watch your back out there.
You too, Commander.
Nav points are uploaded, Alpha through Gamma. Call them in as you clear them.
Man, the Marauder 2. The Marauder 2 and the Stone Rhino both look just, again, because of the way the weight's distributed.
Got it. Take them down quick.
Right, a lot of bulldogs and a couple of adders.
Attack your closest target.
Copy. Roger. Roger, Spectre.
This mission isn't too bad, and I missed with the one shot, damn it. I'll say this right now, this mission is actually pretty well paced, as long as you know how to pace yourself. And considering the experience I've had with the other missions, especially the Steiner ones, I think I'm well suited for that. One hit, and his side torso is just gone. And a PPC shot to that same section, and the mech is gone. Tell you, I love this railgun. I should have been using it more often, but you only get it with the Stone Rhino too. So yeah, as for the mech names, again, yeah, they meet up with a mech pilot, and they doesn't have a name yet, and so one of them immediately starts prattling off a bunch of them. That's really all there is to that. And no, I did not make a 40-50 video long. That's a funky looking car. 40-50 video long Let's Play just so I could make one really bad joke like that.
Take out the designated target.
Roger,
That was
6.
easy.
Roger, 6. Roger. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target's destroyed.
Hostiles at Alpha. Turrets and mechs.
Roger.
Now, the good news is that
Alpha
you're not
cleared.
operating in a vacuum.
Assets at Beta must be taken out. Make best speed to Beta.
En route to Beta.
You're not operating in a vacuum. There are actually Allied forces, those Victors running around. They help clear out Alpha, so we didn't have to do anything there. I believe they actually do help you press in towards the airfield, although they don't run with you the entire way in.
Take out the designated target.
Roger, lead. Roger.
So I'm going to try and save some of this railgun ammo. I mean, 38 shots is probably more than I need, but even so, I don't want to be running out of ammo before I get to the big fight.
Roger. Copy.
On the other hand, sniping the fuck out of a longbow, I am not averse to that.
Contact. 900 meters.
Engaging 15th Guard
fuck
assault
longbows.
lance. No sign of the general.
Engaging 2 assault lances on the west side of the city.
Copy, Commander. Should we move to support?
Negative. We can handle this. Continued sweep of east side.
This is kind of what I mean by pacing. Me doing that loop just there was just to allow my lance mates to get into firing range and help unload them without me getting, you know, in too close and then getting torn apart,
Roger, 6.
as would happen many times. Fortunately this time, I'll say right now, this mission only took me one go. The loadout that I got here and the composition of mechs supporting me worked out really, really fucking well. As well as the fact that, again, me trying to avoid taking damage as much as possible.
Take out the designated target.
Roger. Roger, 6. Copy.
Alright, so first line of defense, so before you get into the palace. A bunch of awesomes, a bunch of longbows, those turrets that are sniping you. And in a minute they will actually have an air force on us. Fortunately, we managed to clear out everyone before that happens, and this is another reason why the Stone Rhino
Target is no longer. Target destroyed.
wasn't as
Target
popular.
destroyed.
Because of how
Take out the designated target.
it can't be just the weight itself, because there are other 100 tons that have never had this problem. Weight distribution is the main thing. The fact that the gyros can't quite handle it, and so when you try and turn, it isn't pretty.
Take out the designated target.
And I put a lot of engine on this thing, considering. Honestly, rigging out a Stone Rhino as a brawler for Solaris, where you don't need to worry about engine, it is brutal.
Target is no longer. Target destroyed. Target's destroyed. Roger. Roger, 6. Roger.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Close up and form on me.